Hi, I'm Sarah from The Upcoming. An absolute pleasure to be here at the premiere, third season of Gangs of London. Tell us what can viewers expect coming into this third instalment.
Chaos, drama, betrayal, a couple of deaths on the way.
And what can you tell us about your character and how he fits into this grander puzzle?
So Zeke is a new to season 3, mysterious, enigmatic, so I've been told, assassin who comes in to stir a lot of problems. He's basically a hand grenade that's been thrown into the mix to destroy the fabric of the current ecosystem of Gangs of London. Yeah, a bit of a mysterious lone wolf with motivations and reasons that we will discover throughout the show.
And of course, I think one of the things that's great about the show is you never really know who you can trust, with the characters within the show, but also as a viewer, and there's lots of twists and turns and a lot of moral ambiguity. So where do you think your character sits in that kind of area?
I think Gangs of London there's no black and white in this world. It's a grey scales. We're working in grey scales. I think Zeke is full of those greys. I think he's got his reasons for doing things, which we'll find out eventually. He's at first he'll be like he's like the human Terminator. He seems like a cold-hearted assassin, but you'll find out hopefully throughout the show that there's reasons for him doing what he's doing.
Were you already hooked on the show in the first 2 seasons? Was it like kind of jumping on board to something that's already well established, kind of maybe going from being a fan to starring in something?
Yeah, I think joining a show a couple of seasons in, I've done it a couple of times now, and it feels for me it worked. I mean, Zeke's an outsider, so I felt like an outsider, and I think the show for Gangs of London being quite a groundbreaking show for British TV. It was just nice to join.
Obviously, it doesn't shy away from its violent moments, gets quite creative on the stunts. Was that something that you just jumped straight into? Was there anything intimidating about that? Did you have a favourite stunt?
No, I mean, I train a lot myself, and I've done quite a few action things by now, so you just have to pick and choose which tools you're bringing to the job. But to work with Chae, who's a very physically gifted actor as well, I think, I don't know. Yeah, it was good to dance with him. We got to dance a little bit, and create something that's hopefully a really fun action sequence. So yeah.
Was there anything particularly mad, or when you watch it back, that you're excited for viewers to see?
I'm more nervous about something that might happen pretty early on in the season. I can't spoil, no spoilers, but so I'm more anticipating something that may or may not happen. Well, it will happen. It does happen, but I can't say what. So, yeah.
And how was Kim as a director? I mean, just talking to him now, he's very complimentary of you. He seems like he has like a great energy. What was he like as a director?
He's full of passion and he's obviously very quirky character. And him with his independent film background, working in Korea, I think he brings a lot. He's injecting hopefully a new energy into the show. His Asian influences, and it's his first British TV show. Yeah, I mean, his direct as well. At first, he could hardly speak English, so his direction was very, very sparse. More angry, more sexy. That was the basic thing, and that would sometimes come across very blunt. No, not good. Go again. So it was a very interesting experience, but I like that because then more efficient, quicker direction to the point. Yeah, I think I've hardly seen a director in their director's chair less than him. He's all over the floor. He's going to each department, for example, so he's very, very passionate.
And of course, it can feel like the TV world it's very oversaturated these days. Not all shows make it to third, fourth season. What do you think it is about this show that's really had that longevity? Whether it is its distinctive visual style, what you're saying about these kind of complex characters as well, showing like kind of the underbelly of London. What do you think the allure has been for viewers?
I think it was probably the first shows of its kind in England, English TV, to combine almost Shakespearean-like family drama, power play, sons, fathers, lots of mixing it with the Asian influences of the brutal action sequences that obviously Gareth Evans and whatever brought to it, and then probably people have fallen in love with the characters along the way. So I think that's probably how it's still here today. Luckily,
And what do you hope people take away from watching the show? First and foremost, have a blast, but anything else?
Have a blast and maybe don't join gangs because it's not going to be that fun, Yeah.
Is there going to be a season 4? And what else might be for you next? What's coming up?
Hopefully it'll be season 4. We'll find out soon. yeah, and I guess we'll get to explore different storylines then. And yeah, for me, I've got a few things here and there coming up. So
Anything on your bucket list, a director you'd love to work with, a genre you haven't tried yet?
I'd like to do more light stuff, more comedy. I like to do more independent, like meaningful. I've done a lot of action and genre stuff lately, so I'd definitely like to do more drama. You know, I started theatre, so that's the world. So maybe, but I'm just blessed to be working in a time which is very, very difficult for a lot of people to be working.
Any advice for anyone trying to follow in your footsteps?
Make your own stuff. Make your own. Don't rely on other things, and I think work on your own stuff. Develop your own voice. Create. You know, create. That's it.
Amazing. Thanks so much. Really enjoyed tonight. Lovely to chat to you. Thank you.